Hello, Queens. So I just got back from Canada, an amazing trip where I was invited to speak to a group of about 250 women about natural health and wellness and self-care. It was amazing. But I have a story for you. I got an airport story. So I'm going from one gate to the next, about to catch my connecting flight. And before I even see this woman, I can hear her. Okay? She is losing her mind. She is going off, and I come around the corner and I see her, and she is just lit, tearing into an airline attendant who's standing helpless behind an information desk. And this woman is yelling, and she's swearing, and she's berating. You can see she's a very elevated state of out of control. So I decided, hey, I've got plenty of time. I didn't want to camp out and just watch, be that person. So I play it cool, and I go for another lap around the gate, and by the time I come back, security has showed up. No lie. Okay, so apparently the flight attendant was not going to let her onto her flight because of her conduct. She actually called security on this woman for her shouting and just behaving inappropriately. And so the moral of this story, I don't know if she got on her flight. I don't know if they sorted things out. I certainly hope that they did, because hey, I feel for a sister. I know how things go, and that travel, you're sleep deprived. The food sometimes is kind of terrible. I don't judge her at all. But what I observed was, if she had had in that moment the ability to stand in her truth, stand in her power with whatever had happened, and respond appropriately, she wouldn't be in that situation. And to me, that just speaks on how important it is to know the difference between a response and a reaction. Because what I was seeing was her reacting. React. I mean, she was pulling out all the stops, but it was a reactive situation. And when you react to someone coming at you, to whether you've been wronged or you're in the wrong, it doesn't matter. If you react, it takes you out of a place of power. It takes your power from you. And even if, she's making herself seem big by berating somebody else, she's not standing in her power. People who are walking past, I guarantee, were judging who was right and who was wrong in that situation, not because they knew anything about what actually happened, but they were judging her reaction. When security shows up, they ID'd before they ever got to the bottom of it that there was an aggressor and a victim, okay? And so it just automatically set her up to fail, right? Because if I could sit her right here and rewind the tape and play the playback, whatever happened before she went off. Okay, did they lose her luggage? Did customer service tell her something on the phone that was completely different from reality when she showed up? Whatever it was, let's assume that she was wronged. She didn't wake up yelling. I know that's probably true. Like, something happened that set her off. Let's be real. Something happened. If she had the tools and had the option to think about, okay, here's what happened. Let's look at it like a play, like we're making a movie, okay? You're the main character. You're all the main character in your own life. A situation happens. As that main character, as that actor, as the artist here, you have nothing but choices. When my husband walks in the door and says something stupid, he's not always the one doing that. I have my turn too. But in this scenario, when that happens, I've got nothing but options. Okay? A reaction is when I don't stop to check my options and select the one that's going to get me the result that would be preferable for everyone. A reaction is just boom, what happens? When you act with a reaction instead of a response, it takes your power from you, because then things tend to spiral and things are out of control. The entire outcome, the next scene in the play, what happens next in your life is up to you if you stay in control with being able to choose a response instead of reacting. Because when you react, you make yourself vulnerable to be acted upon. Okay? Things unravel very quickly from there. You really want to get some benefit out of what I observed this sister going through? Get out your journal. Write down the last time this happened to you, or things spiraled out of control and you reacted and it didn't end well. I want you to analyze it as if you're analyzing a play, okay? Who was in the situation? Who was in the scene? What happened? Rewind to the moment before you reacted and analyze what were your options. You've always got options. There are so many options. And the more unexpected the option that you choose, let me tell you, not only does that give the power back to you, but it also opens up a whole world of other options and choices for the people you're interacting with. You've got to be willing to play. And what I mean by play is when kids play, they pretend and they try different things when they're playing house. There's no script, and they don't take the outcome too seriously. Okay? You've got to be available to try new things if you want to experience new results. So that is my challenge for you this week. Spend some time imagining some different responses so that you have them prepared and you've already thought about it when the actual scenario occurs. And then in your next scenario, choose a different response, a completely different response than what is considered normal for you. Just try it out, see what happens. Get goofy with it, get creative with it, and don't marry yourself to the outcome. You're just playing, you're experimenting. I don't know about you, but my life is an experiment where I'm available to try new things in order to get new results. So good luck with that activity this week. Let me know how it goes, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.